The sky above the African savanna turns a deep, bruised purple as the most powerful storm of the decade descends.
A massive bull elephant stands as a lone sentinel against the horizontal sheets of rain. The matriarch of the herd trumpets a command to move toward the high rocky plateaus. A young calf clings to its mother's side as the wind threatens to knock it off balance. The river, once a trickling stream, has become a roaring brown monster of mud and debris. A pod of hippos finds their calm pool transformed into a turbulent battlefield of waves. A giant hippo bull opens his mouth in a terrifying display of dominance amidst the crashing water. Lightning strikes a lone acacia tree, illuminating the savanna in a ghostly white flash. Two black rhinos face off in the mud, their territorial dispute amplified by the chaos of the storm. The rain is so thick it creates a veil of white, hiding the giants from each other's sight. A pride of lions watches from a rocky outcrop, knowing the giants are more dangerous when cornered by nature. The herd reaches the edge of the river, the water level rising inches every minute. The matriarch tests the depth with her trunk, sensing the immense power of the current. The first giant enters the water, her massive weight fighting the pull of the flood. In the middle of the river, the calf is swept off its feet, its trunk desperately reaching for air. The matriarch positions her massive body downstream to block the current and save her young. On the far bank, a giraffe watches the chaos, its long neck swaying in the gale-force winds. The giraffe must keep its legs wide apart to avoid slipping on the treacherous red clay mud. A flash flood suddenly rushes through a nearby canyon, carrying uprooted trees like toothpicks. A lone rhino is caught in the path of the flash flood and must scramble for higher ground. The rain begins to turn into hail, the ice pellets bouncing off the thick skin of the giants. The sound of the hail is like 1,000 drums, creating a deafening roar across the valley. Beneath the surface of the rising lake, crocodiles wait for the storm to bring them a meal. An old bull buffalo stands his ground against a pack of hyenas who are emboldened by the dark. The buffalo charges, his massive horns clearing a path through the muddy grass. The storm reaches its climax with a thunderclap that vibrates through the very bones of the animals. Waterfalls begin to pour from the cliffs where water never flowed before. The elephant herd finally reaches the safety of the rocky plateau, exhausted but alive. They huddled together, their body heat a shield against the sudden drop in temperature. The calf is safe, tucked safely beneath the bellies of the adults. As the eye of the storm passes, a haunting silence falls over the transformed landscape. But the fury is not over. The back of the storm brings even stronger winds. A giant baobab tree, centuries old, finally gives way to the pressure and crashes down. The hippos find themselves stranded in a new lagoon created by the overflow. The giants look out over their world, which has been reshaped by the water's hand. The rain finally begins to taper off into a light, shimmering drizzle. A rainbow stretches across the horizon, a bridge of color over the muddy earth. The giants begin to descend back to the plains to feed on the fresh growth the rain will bring. The fury of the storm has passed, leaving behind a land of both destruction and rebirth. The giants of Africa have survived once more, proving their strength against the ultimate power of nature.